Hello guys, today I'm gonna share with you some of my reflections. First of all, my name is José Rincón Ortiz. I'm a foreign language English student, and yeah, I'm gonna share with you some of my reflections about these questions. So the first question is, what is your purpose for studying English? Well, my goal in learning English as a second language obviously is the communication, so I can engage with other social um, people in different social events, in professional events, in maybe in other occasions, right? We have different authors that say this. One of those is Gillen, 2024. Um, he said, or he asserts, that the language is essentially a tool for social engagement and communication. Speaking skills are also needed, that's obvious, and I may participate in international educational settings access, uh, providing global knowledge about my language and also my second language, right? And furthermore, studying a foreign language promotes cultural awareness, cognitive growth, and also many different activities in your brain that can help you not only in speaking better but in perform better in other areas, right? So that is the basically my goal. Also, I like to teach, and what is better than teach something that is really necessary in this world, right? Like the ability of communicate. The second question is, regarding the nature of language study, what aspects imply acquiring speaking skills? Okay, having speaking skills involves developing listening, linguistics, and cognitive and social abilities. Again, many authors say this. For example, Gillen says that speaking is not only or producing sounds. Well, that is a main part, but it it's also uh, organizing ideas, using appropriate vocabulary, understand the context, and interacting with others in real time uh, conversation. It requires fluency, pronunciation, and accuracy, and the ability to respond quickly. Furthermore, uh, another authors such as Lever and Seckman 2005 highlight that speaking's developed depends on meaningful practice, interaction, and exposure to language. So for me, that is the best thing to learn a language, the exposure, right? Uh, However, acquiring speaking skills implies practicing and interacting with other people, receiving feedback from your family, from your friends, and also from your teachers, right? So that's the most important thing. The third question is, after planning your language study, especially to enhance your speaking skills, how can you access your progress? That is a really interesting question, right? So I can access my progress by reflecting on my speaking performance and recording myself as I'm doing right here, right? So identifying improvements and getting more confident, right? In that, in addition to that, some authors emphasize that the importance of real communication and feedback from teachers, also from mates. These strategies can help recognize my strong points and my weak points, and there we have something to work on, right? And the last question is, how can you organize lifelong language learning? Mention specific strategies from your experience and their references. So, lifelong languages learning requires autonomy and constant practice and a meaningful use of the language. According to many authors, as I have said previously, learners should set goals, practice regularly, and integrate the language into their daily life, right? Also, the importance of continuous speaking practice from my experience as a student, also as a teacher, also as a person that likes languages. Uh, the strategies could be practice speaking, listen to English content, using English in academic and professional context, and also focus on the sounds, right? Not only the grammar is important, that's obvious, but we need to communicate. We need to understand what native people uh, is saying, right? And we should be able to perform those sounds for them in order to make us understandable, right? So that was my reflection, guys. More or less, it was a short reflection, but I believe it's pretty good, right? So thank you for your attention and bye.